Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Anna and I'm a vegan living in London, originally from the US and Japan. And today we're doing something a little bit different because I'm not doing a taste test, I'm not doing anything with the food today. I wanted to do more of like a culture video. This is something that I actually really enjoy talking about. I always think about it. I'm always taking notes about it. So I thought I would share it with you guys. I don't know how well it's gonna go. I don't know how you guys are gonna respond. But, you know, I've just been thinking about it for a while. So let's get into it. So as you can see from the title, I'm going to be talking about things about the UK that I didn't know until moving here. Some of these are quite random and quite silly or like not too important, while others are more, I guess, pertinent or things that you will come across on a day-to-day basis living in the UK or in London. And I will just say right off the bat as a disclaimer, I am coming at this from a perspective of an American living in London, and I've only been living here for 2.5 years, and I've only been living in London. So I wouldn't say my perspective is like comprehensive or unbiased or anything like that. I don't know everything, and I'm probably gonna say things that are not completely correct. So if I say something that isn't true to you, then let me know, but do it nicely, okay? So the first thing I have noticed since moving here that I didn't know before is that British people are super active, like very outdoorsy and into sports, into fitness, more than I thought. I mean, being a runner, I see it a lot. Like people are always out on a run. Like the roads are never, I mean, the sidewalk or like the footpath is never empty. Like, I don't know how to say it. Like it's never just like me running. I always have runners around me and they're freaking fast. Like when I first moved here, I was so intimidated by the runners here because they run so fast, like so much faster than me. I'm like a slug compared to them. And yeah, it was kind of intimidating at the beginning. And it's not just running, you know, people are always cycling, bouldering, playing tennis. There's tons of tennis courts, there's tons of basketball courts, you know, soccer, football fields, people playing rugby. I even see people playing American football sometimes. So I don't know, people are just super active here. And yeah, and even in the winter, people go swimming in like the local reservoir or the lake or pond. I'm just impressed by the level of activity that you see here. It's really motivating and inspiring. So I really like that aspect. Another thing I noticed is that British apartment buildings or houses don't have shower curtains. They use like a glass barrier thing that doesn't cover the whole tub, like it covers half of the tub. So it's interesting because, I mean, I don't splash water everywhere, but I do feel like it's much easier to get splashy or like get water everywhere this way because it's not covering the full tub when you shower. But I do think it's more hygienic because I feel like bath or shower curtains can get really gross sometimes, like moldy and like not nice. So I do think this is definitely like a better method of doing things. It's just interesting because you will, like, I've never seen, well, I guess for modern houses and buildings, I've never seen a shower curtain, an old school shower curtain, which is interesting. Yeah, in Japan, usually the shower is in like a separate room. So you get like a full door and it's like a room. And in the States, like usually people use shower curtains or they have like a separate shower area. So in Paris too, Joseph's mom's apartment, my mother-in-law, she has a shower curtain. So yeah, really random. But, and I don't know if it's UK specific. It might just like be a universal thing that I just didn't realize. But a lot of the times that I've had brunch here, my food has come with pomegranate seeds, like sprinklings of pomegranate seeds. And I noticed it. I realized that every time after that, all my dishes had pomegranate seeds, for brunch food at least. And you know, I'm not talking about like English breakfast or like that kind of thing. I'm talking about more like leafy toast kind of brunch food where it's like toast with some sort of salad, that's when the pomegranate seeds come out. And I'm not complaining. I like pomegranate seeds. It's just interesting how they're quite ubiquitous with brunch food. I think it's mostly for like the pop of color and a bit of texture because they're quite crunchy, a little bit sweet, but not too sweet. So it makes sense, but it's just like, once you see it, you can't unsee it. It's just one of those things. And then the fourth thing I wanted to talk about is the lime scale. Oh my God, this is an issue. The lime scale thing, I'm still not used to. And yeah, this is due to the fact that the water in the UK or London, I don't know about the UK in total, but at least in London, it's quite hard. And there's lots of minerals, and it's not necessarily a bad thing, but one of the minerals is lime scale. And eventually the lime scale builds up and builds up and builds up, and it can get to the point where it like blocks the drain and it leaves like this weird like greenish residue. And I don't think it's harmful, but it's not particularly attractive and it can block your drains. So it's a whole industry. Like if you go to the supermarkets here, you will see like tons and tons of lime scale descaling products. It's really interesting because they have like powder form, they have liquid form, they have like all these different types of descalers out there. But it's a thing because everything we use, like the shower head, the faucets, like if you have a boiler, a kettle thing, that will get lime scaly. Our coffee machine, like literally anything that uses tap water, you have to treat it like really regularly. Our dishwasher, like everything. So that's kind of annoying, but yeah, that's the thing about living in London, I guess. I just looked up exactly what lime scale is because I realized as I was talking I don't really know what it is. So according to Google, lime scale is caused by a high level of calcium and magnesium compounds. Lime scale is not a mineral. It is a combination of minerals, I suppose. Yeah, it might also be a cause for my skin issues because since I've moved to London, my eczema has been really, really bad. And recently it's gotten better because I finally got like a cream or like a Protopic that works for my skin. But yeah, it has been a hell like these past 2 years just trying to get my skin under control. I still have pretty bad eczema, but at least it's under control a little bit more. But yeah, apparently lime scale or like hard water can be a factor in eczema. So the final thing on the list for today is that when you go to the pub and you order a beer, they will give you a glass or like a pint glass that's specific to that brewery. And I don't know if I just started noticing it from living here, but I'm pretty sure in other countries that I've lived in, they don't do this. Like they'll just give you like a standard pint that's either there's nothing on it or it has maybe the pub's name or the bar's name or whatever, but it's not specific to the brewery. And it's really cool here. Like they specifically grab a pint that has like the decoration or logo or whatever name of the brewery that you're specifically drinking. For example, if you're drinking Camden Brewery, then they'll specifically give you a Camden lager. So it's really cool. I mean, I really like it. And sometimes they like run out of pints and they just give you a blank one or like a different brewery one, and I'm like, I wanted that brewery one. And I don't know, it's like really weird, but I get like sad about it. But yeah, that's something that's really special about the pub experience here and that I don't think they do elsewhere. So that's the final thing. And I do have more in my notes. I'll do a part 2 if you guys are interested, but yeah, I thought I'd start with these 5. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this kind of more chit-chatty content. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.